In my book, whenever you have a family who have been convicted of heinous crimes, how I have always perceived this to be as a crime umbrella. Different sections. There's a key person who holds the handle. And now we have two of the same family convicted. Will there be one more? I don't know. Wendy. I keep hearing that name, and then I keep hearing that song from 1966 from the Hollies, Bus Stop. I'm going to change the words around in that at the end. You'll know what I mean. So, my darlings, we're going to be talking about Wendi Adelson. She's not the last on the list, but she is a main character. So we have out here the dice, and I think it's very important that we throw the dice and get particular numbers, because as we know, for her mother, Donna Adelson, the number 4 is prevalent. And if you'd like to know more about that, catch my live. It will be tonight, Saturday, September the 6th at 7 p.m. We're going to talk about that and much more, and Wendy. But I wanted to check on this crime umbrella and on this key person. You see, each one of these people played a particular role. Each one of them have blamed the other. 2 now are doing life. Even though Donna has not been sentenced yet, what else can there be? Well, there can be one more thing. We're not going to talk about that. We're here for Wendy today. We have several decks on the table. House of Zelda, the Kipper, the Piotnik, the Cartomancy playing cards, and the Mythic Tarot. You've seen that one before. So, I'm going to put these to the side. We'll pull them back in as needed. We're going to start out with the house. The House of Zelda cards. Now the questions I have: will she indeed be indicted and arrested, charged with crimes, just like Donna, conspiracy, etc., etc.? Where do we stand in that, and where can we see this going? Do we have dates? Is this going to be a surprise? I do not think that Wendy will be surprised. I think Wendy is making arrangements. She's a lawyer. She knows what's up. She's making arrangements for those boys. She knows. She has a feeling. All right. Wendy. A lesson. Overlooked evidence. I believe, well, first of all, she's learning this lesson that even though her keeping quiet did not remove her from several mistakes. That's the lesson that she's learned. Because when you're committing a crime like this, nothing is perfect. We're living in a digital age. Cameras, texts, messages, communication, pictures, photographs, interviews. Overlook evidence. The universe knows the truth. That is absolutely correct. Okay, here's the pathway ahead. Ah. So what direction will this be changing in? I want to focus on these two cards. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. It is serious. Yes, we know that. Thank you, Kitty, our friend. All right. So now I want to know more about the pathway ahead. We need to know more about the pathway ahead. Here is the Two of Swords, two turned over, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Now, this Two of Swords is protecting oneself. You see this? Protecting from both sides of the aisle, because here's the one thing she's got to be worried about. Somebody is going to start singing. Donna, in her arrogant prima donna pettiness, I believe, during that performance that she gave when the verdict was being read, I think at one point she said something like, Wendy did it. Wendy did it. So they're all coming to the aid of Wendy. Is Wendy the mastermind? I don't think so. But there's a protection of energy from both sides. This means the prosecution and the state, which would be this over here, and Mama, which would be this over here, because you know what? If Mama has to go to jail, if Charlie has to go to jail, by golly, Wendy's going to have to go to jail. So she's up against that. That looks like the pathway ahead. Now, will that matter about Donna singing like this? I don't know. She's not going to get anything less. But Katie may be able to grab on to something, because she's not going to get any adjustments based on Donna. I don't see that. I never have. She and her fresh tatas, pardon me. Okay, Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups usually is the yes card. It can also mean stop playing emotional games. Oh boy. So we've got two of them there. And look at this coming together, this Nine of Cups. The yes card, the dream fulfilled, and working together. But that's in a change of direction area. So the Nine of Cups, stop playing emotional games. Okay, that one flipped over. Oh, look at this. The Five of Swords. Thinking you got away with something, eh? And the Five of Wands. Okay, so it looks like, my darling, fives are coming out for right now. And we do have a 5 over here. We'll toss the dice. We're going to see what's going on. So the fives, very interesting. 4, and then we have the 5 in succession, in line. The 5 of Swords, thinking that someone is getting away with something, but looking over their shoulder, thinking that they're getting caught. Let me show you something. I want to show you the original card of the 5 of Swords. Now, swords are the air element. They are our thoughts. And boy, our thoughts can play games with us, right? And our thoughts can pretend they are the facts. The 5 of Swords, thinking that you get away with something. But it's also in a position where you think, because you see here, look at this. Now that's the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is someone who is very happy because they feel they are winning. She feels, you see, 2 down, You see that? You see that? Now look at the Seven of Swords. This is where she's coming, looking over her shoulder. But you see, he's looking over his shoulder too. He's taken away these swords from these other people to where he feels that he's going to be okay. So we're going to put these to the side. I just wanted to show that to you. So she feels that she is winning only because she set things in place. Because she knows she's a lawyer. I don't care if she's an immigration lawyer or not. She knows how this works. So the Five of Swords. Now we've got a Five of Wands. This Five of Wands, look at this. Conflict. Conflict. Okay, so it's coming. Fire element, and also very creative, but it opens doors. Now, here's the thing. She's going to get very, very creative. Something is going to happen, and I wonder if they will give her some type of plea agreement. But you know, the only thing they could do is give a plea agreement per papa. Because Mama and Charlie were the big dogs in this. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Five of Pentacles. Knowing that it is time. Knowing that there's nothing more. Knowing that it's not done yet. Knowing that no matter what, maybe you should be moving on. I'm going to put these here. Now I'm going to check out the Kipper. We're looking for the fives now, my darlings. We're looking for the fives. So the pathway ahead is she's feeling like she's got to get creative now. And I don't feel that they have overlooked, I don't feel that they have overlooked evidence. Now see, in the last reading there were 11s. Now look at this card, toil and labor. She's working hard at this. She's starting to work on her defense. Of course she's lawyered up. Of course she is. She's putting things in place. She thinks that because Charlie and Mama laid down their swords and took one for the team, that she's going to walk. I don't think so. I think Mama is going to, if there's a trial, Mama will testify against Wendy. You think not? She's petty. She's going to do whatever to get out of there. And then what will she do? She'll try to take those boys. Unexpected income. A number 9. Now the income unexpected is unexpected income of evidence, and I think her income was unexpected incoming of changing the situation, changing directions. I've got something that I want to tell you. It's pretty chilling. You'll have to tune in tonight. I want to share it with you. Now is not the time. Look at that. So the fives are it, my darling. The fives. She's in despair, all right. She's in despair. We're going to put this right here, because that sums her up in a heartbeat. You see the key? You see the key there? So the fives. I'll share the fives. I'll share those fives. In biblical numerics, the 5 means grace. But in this particular situation, au contraire. Boy, I sounded like Hank, didn't I? Au contraire. Au contraire. The 5 is not grace. in this particular situation. The community, here we go. They want, this community, they want to see Wendy. They want to see Wendy. Tune in tonight because I'm going to be talking about a lot more. I'm going to be talking about many things. Number one, a journey. Okay, so she's thinking about going. Can she go? Is there some place? They're going to put her on the watch list. They'd better arrest her. They better do something. They'll stop her. They'll stop her. And you know what? It would not surprise me if she tried to use those boys as a pawn, telling the Markells, look, you can have Ben and Lincoln. I'm going to buzz. They're yours. Change their last names to Markel. I'm going. Wendy alone could hide. She alone could hide. But she's not smart. She's not street smart, and that's what would take it. Another 9. See, we've got 9s and we've got 5s here. So when I said child, yep. But that is a brand new beginning. On the bottom of the deck, the mature woman, that's Donna with a number 6. Put another couple of 6s there and you've got her, right? 6 for Donna. Now, let's lay out a couple of these. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. And the 3 and 2, the Despair card was here. We've got this is serious. I mean, we could keep digging all day, my darlings, but we don't have it all day, right? I want to hear, okay, there's a plan. There's a plan. The lover. I know what that's all about. That's Jeff. We're going to talk about that later. We're going to talk about Jeff later. Widower. And we're going to talk about this. That can actually mean Wendy, even though she is a widow. Well, who does this sound like? Not showing up at the funeral? I don't care if it's in Canada. Those boys. But I'll tell you why she didn't do it. She's afraid if she took those boys out of the country, maybe the Markells could have done something, filed something that would have kept them there and shipped old Wendy back to the bus stop under the crime umbrella. Anger. So there's definitely anger here. Marriage. Oh yeah, angry about marriage. Let's use the cartomancy. There's Mama, and we're going to be talking about that. This 4 of clubs, a lack of trust, swindled, and in bed with the devil. Looking for information from the past to help. There's a warning that goes along with this card. There's a lack of trust based on the past. Has nothing to do with Jeff and it has everything to do with Mama. Because quite frankly, as much as they felt like a close-knit family, many could see right through. Now that's Mama as well. That's Mama Donna. Prima Donna. That's interesting. The 10 of Diamonds. Continuing legal problems and suspicions with this 8 of Hearts. Even though it's a heart, it's emotion. All of this emotion coming from this Wendy, is now very, very suspicious of Donna and does not trust her. I mean, gosh, you don't have to be a psychic to know that. Another 8. Here we go. Are we going to have duels of 8s and 5s? Indecisions legally, but this also can mean leaving, taking a trip, a holiday. Wouldn't surprise me if she tried to bolt. That right here, the 6 of Hearts, is all about sacrifices. She feels that she was, and continues to be the victim in this whole situationship, and especially in her marriage. She wanted total control, and she wanted to toss Stan to the curb. This is all about sacrifices, but it is also about domination. What did she have to sacrifice in order to become in control, the controller? Now, will she be the matriarch of the family now that the queen pin is behind bars for good? Another 10. All about the home. That right there, the 3 of clubs, my darling, is stability. This is her father. He's a club man. He comes out with money. She doesn't trust him at all. But how can she have a conversation with him? They both know they will be recorded. At this point, the bump is turning into a ramp. They are ramping up. There's 4 again. Okay. The 4s come in because she, Donna, was the 4. We have 5. So 5 is it, my darlings. 5 is it for Wendy. This is all about the 5 of diamonds. Expanding, breaking away from an even promotion. But it has a lot to do with legal. The diamonds are education, are legal. Now, this card here, I'm going to turn it right side because, well, I like to have it like that. And look, we've got bicycle. I love it. This, my darling, probably one of the most, if not the most important card so far that we've pulled out. The Ace of Spades, a timing card for winter. But what is it? It is a timing card for an ending, a timing card for prison, loss, legal issues, horrible legal issues. It is a time of death. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, because I don't trust Donna. And look what's on the bottom of the deck. So 5 has it. My darlings, this 5, indecision now. Where does she share the money? Where are the investments? So she's looking at it from a financial standpoint as well. The investment part of it. I don't think that she dare approach the Markells, quite frankly, using her children as pawns for her to get off, because at this point they will hold her there and turn her in. Boom. Canada will extradite her back to Florida. Goodbye, Wendy, and another one under the umbrella. Listen, it is Wendy. Pop is about the only one that is left. He is the only one that's left. Imagine your whole family. Poor Rob. My gosh. Poor Rob. How horrible is this? Imagine this. I can't fathom it. Makes my own heart hurt. Fortune. There we go. There's the judge. journey. Yep. I can't help it. I just feel, because I unless that prosecutor acts right now, this is going to be tough to hold her back. I can literally see her bolting. I can literally see, even though she's on the watch list. Yeah, you see that eye? She is being watched continuously. Falseness. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So they know that Wendy, well, she's next. She's next. Money. See, there's a money issue here. There's a travel issue here. She's distraught. She's upset. But this is going to be something, believe me. My darlings, I'm going to put this card out here. We keep going, but we're not. We're going to talk about this tonight. I'm going to get a final word, and we're going to throw the dice and see what happens. We got a couple of 5s out here. I said 1 before. I mistook that one as a 6. We've got a couple of 5s out here. Isn't it amazing how the numbers can come out? The next 30 days are important. Let's get the dice. Oh, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Time. Time is needed. Give us, what are we supposed to know from the dice? Here's another 5. So 5, 5, and 2. 1 and 1. So, my darlings, I think things are going to happen pretty quickly, even though this says within the next 30 days. The 5s are very, very prevalent here. We have combinations of cards, mainly right now, I believe. Now, does it make sense? No. But I believe that Wendy is thinking about vamoosing. So what did I mean with that song? If you look at the song, Bus Stop by the Hollies in 1966, there's a line in there that says, and I'm going to change the words. You can go look at this, but I'm just going to change the words, and it reads, all the people stare as though we are quite insane. Now here's the change I'm making. Wendy, someday your boys and Dan's name will be the same. Come visit me tonight. Like and subscribe. Give me the bump on the like button. Won't you do that? Subscribe, my darlings. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the 5s. 7 p.m. Saturday night. That's tonight. Just in a few short hours. Thanks so much, my darlings, for being here. Much love to you. I'll see you soon.